Hello and welcome all my dear students. This is Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School. I welcome all my dear second standard little gems in the English lecture. Dear students, it's been many days we have not done English, right? We were solving grammar chapters, we were understanding and we were enjoying new grammar concepts. Now I thought that it's been many days. Let me bring you back towards the English subject. And I hope that though we have done grammar 2 chapters continuously, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you have gathered very good knowledge for the punctuation, questions and the statements and every single concept and the exercise we have done for the grammar. Now, let me take you towards the English lecture today. And I thought that this lesson is going to be very interesting for you. So I thought that let us bring this lesson. Let us start with this lesson today. Now you might be saying that, oh sir, just display the name of the lesson. You are praising so much about the lesson. What is the lesson about? You might be thinking that, isn't it so? Let me show you some pictures before I show you anything else. So, my dear students, can you see 2 pictures are there? So, here these are the pictures you can see in which different rituals are being done. Different kind of decorations are done. You can see that not only the house and everything, but the cows are also decorated, the kettles are also decorated, fruits are there, correct? Different designs are there on the floor. So what is this festival? And you must be wondering that, sir, why are you showing us these pictures? We are supposed to start with the new lesson, right? So, my dear students, these pictures are very well related to the lesson. Actually, it is directly related to the lesson. I hope that you have seen these pictures now. You are observing each and everything in the picture. So, let me tell you what are we going to do. Let me just show you what are we going to do. So, here we are going to start with the new lesson, lesson number 12. 1 to 12. Grandma, tell me about Pongal or Pongal. So some people pronounce it as Pongal, some of you might be pronouncing it as Pongal. So here we are going to understand, we are going to start with a very interesting lesson, because this lesson is on the festival. That is why I thought that let's show you the picture how this festival is celebrated. As you know that India is full of diversity, and in India different religions stay with a very good unity, and different religions, different people, different cultures of the people have the different festivals. And the good thing is we together celebrate all the festivals and we enjoy them a lot. India is actually known for its festival and the unity in diversity. So Pongal is one of those festivals which people celebrate with a good heart, and huge happiness is there when this festival is there, especially in the West Bengal. So let us start with the lesson. And by starting this lesson means today not necessarily we will start with the explanation part. As you know that first I have the habit of starting with the reading part and underlining the hard words. So this is what we are going to do, students, today. Now in this lecture, first of all we are going to start with the reading part and underlining the hard words. Once you are familiar with the hard words, their pronunciation, and once you have read the lesson, and then if I send you the explanation part, I am very sure that you will be able to understand it very easily and better than if I start explaining in the first lesson, in the first lecture. So please try to underline the hard words with me if you have the textbook. If you do not have the textbook, you can easily write the hard words. I underline here from the screen. You can write it down in the rough book. Because hard words I am not going to send you in the PDF file, so please watch the lecture carefully, read it with me and note down the hard words in whichever way you want. You can either underline it in the textbook itself or you can write it down in the rough book. So let's get started with lesson number 12. I am going to display the textbook. For those who are not having the textbook, they don't have to worry about the textbook, as I will even send you the PDF file of the textbook. So let us get started with lesson number 12. So my dear students, this is chapter number 12. Grandma, tell me about Pongal. So this is chapter based on the seasons and the festivals, like I said. Now let us get started first of all with the warm up. Warm up is very much necessary before we start anything, because warm up is something related to the lesson which is necessary. Like when you go for the physical training, that is PT lecture, you first need a warm up and then you do all the exercises or play the game. Similarly, warm up is necessary before we start the lesson. So let us see what is there, what information is given in the warm up part of the lesson. Now here you can see a beautiful design is there, right? So you might be familiar with this design, or you might be wondering, if you do not know, that what is this? A column is a design made on the floor of the house using rice powder or chalk powder. So you might have seen these type of designs, especially in Diwali function. People do the design on the floor when Diwali function is there, which is known as Rangoli. Similarly, this design is known as column. This is also done on the floor, and it is done mostly with the rice powder or the chalk powder. It can be made in many shapes and colors. A column is called Alpana in West Bengal, Mugulu in Andhra Pradesh, and Rangoli in many other parts of India. So Rangoli is very well known name, you might be familiar with, like I said. So this design, I hope that you got a good knowledge about this design, what it is called. Basically it is called column, but in different parts of the country the names are different. So now here one good task is there for you, that use these dots to make your own design, then color it. So you have to use these dots and you can make your own design. Let me show it to you. You can just make your own designs using these dots. It is not necessary that you will make the design which I am doing it. So different designs you can make using the dots and then you can color it. I know I am not good artist, but I just showed you what you can do with these dots. If you have the textbook, you can do it. If you do not have, you can just take the printout when I send you the PDF file. So now let us start with the reading part of the lesson, and then we will just mark the hard words. Let's get started with the reading part. I hope that you will pay attention throughout the lecture. Throughout the lecture, you will underline or write the hard words, note down the hard words, so that later when I ask you to write the hard words in your fair book, you can do it. And moreover, the main intention why we always give you hard words is that you become familiar with the word. That's it. Let's get started. Anu returned home from school. She was very happy. Her grandmother was sitting and reading a book. So first hard word here is Anu. Please write down the hard word. Number 1, Anu, A-N-U, Anu. It is a name of a girl. A-N-U, Annu. I hope that you are noting down the hard word. Okay, and here you have to write another hard word number 2, grandmother. It's G-R-A-N-D-M-O-T-H-E-R, grandmother. Please note it down. This is hard word number 2. Please make sure these hard words will not be repeated in any way, nor am I going to give you the PDF file. So the only way to note down the hard word is to read the lesson with me and note it down. Okay, let us continue with the reading and the hard word. Hello, Grandma, said Anu. Her grandmother looked up and said, Hello, my child. How was your day? It was a great. You know, we have holidays for 4 days starting from tomorrow, said Anu excitedly. Now, here the hard word is holidays and excitedly. Please note down the hard words. Holidays, excitedly. H-O-L-I-D-A-Y-S, it is holidays. E-X-C-I-T-E-D-L-Y, excitedly. I hope you are noting down the hard words. Okay, so with this we have marked 4 hard words. So I hope that you are also giving the numbering properly to the hard words. Okay, let us continue. That is great, Anu, replied grandmother. But why do you have holidays? Of course, you know, Grandma, it is Pongal. Now, here the hard word is Pongal. P-O-N-G-A-L, Pongal. You can say the hero or the main topic of the lesson, Pongal. So this will be number 5 hard word. And here P should be capital because it is a proper noun. It is the name of a festival. Okay, let us continue. Yes, I know that, Anu, smiled grandmother. She closed the book and kept it next to the pot. Pongal is an important festival in Tamil Nadu. In the village, we even decorate our cattle. Now here, the next hard word is festival. Please note it down, students. F-E-S-T-I-V-A-L, festival. This might be number 6 hard word, festival. And the next hard word is Tamil Nadu. So the spelling, again here T and N should be capital because it is a proper noun. Tamil Nadu. T-A-M-I-L-N-A-D-U. I hope you are writing it down, students. These hard words, you have to note it down. Then the next hard word is decorate. So let us highlight it. Decorate and cattle. Decorate and cattle. D-E-C-O-R-A-T-E, decorate, and C-A-T-T-L-E, cattle. Are you noting it down? I hope, students, you are noting down the hard words. Decorate and cattle. And see, I am trying to give you sufficient time so that you can at least highlight or write the hard words. Okay, let us continue with the remaining part of the page. And mother cooks nice sweet pongal in a new pot, said Anu. But grandma, please tell me more about this festival. Now here is from where the main lesson starts with. Sure, dear, said grandmother. Pongal is a 4-day festival celebrated in Tamil Nadu. On the first day, called Bhogi, we clean our homes and discard the old things. Now here, my dear students, Bhogi is another hard word and discard is also the hard word. Bhogi, B-H-O-G-I, Bhogi, again B should be capital, and discard, D-I-S-C-A-R-D. Note it down properly, students. Bhogi, discard. Okay. On the second day, before the puja, we draw beautiful designs called kolam on the floors of the houses using rice powder. Please write another hard word, rice powder. R-I-C-E, rice, P-O-W-D-E-R, powder. Also do write, students, kolam, K-O-L-A-M, kolam. Here K should be capital. Now whether you want to write rice powder first or kolam, it's okay, but you have to write both the words as hard word. I hope you have written it. Yes, we make kolams too. Mother mixes it with colored powder, said Annu. Let us move towards the next page. I hope, students, you have noted down the hard words given on the previous page. Please pay carefully attention here so that you can underline the hard words in this page too. Oh yes, and they look so bright, replied grandmother. But grandma, why do we celebrate Pongal? This festival is important because it is related to agriculture. Agri what? Now students, another hard word here is agriculture. Please write it down. The spelling properly should be written A-G-R-I-C-U-L-T-U-R-E, agriculture. I hope you have noted it down, agriculture. Okay, let us continue. Grandma repeated slowly, agriculture. It is the practice of working in the fields and growing plants for food. But why should anyone work in the fields? My father works in an office. No, not everyone works in an office, Anu. In our country, a lot of people work in the fields. They are called farmers. Students, one more hard word here, farmers. Please write it down, F-A-R-M-E-R-S, farmers. I hope you are noting down this hard word, farmers. Okay, let us continue. Thanks to them, we get rice, pulses, fruits and vegetables to eat. Now here two hard words are there, pulses and vegetables. Though you might be pronouncing it very easily, but sometimes you even get puzzled when you have to write the spelling of vegetables. So pulses and then write vegetables, P-U-L-S-E-S, pulses. The next is V-E-G-E-T-A-B-L-E-S, vegetables. Okay, I hope you are writing it down properly. I have faith in my children that they will not miss out writing any hard word. Okay, let us move towards the next page for reading and underlining the new hard words. Oh, how nice, Grandma. So, as I was saying, on this day, the farmers thank the sun god for helping them grow plants, which by now are ready to be cut and sold in the market. Now the next hard word is market. Please note it down, M-A-R-K-E-T. Some students, I have seen them making mistakes in the spelling market. They write M-A-R-C-K-E-T, which is incorrect. So sometimes if the hard word is still easy, still you make the mistakes. I hope you are noting this down. Market. Okay, let us continue. On the second day, rice is cooked with jaggery and milk in a pot. The next hard word here is jaggery. It's J-A-G-G-E-R-Y. Jaggery. Jaggery. Are you writing it? Please note it down and please make sure with every hard word you leave one line. I should have asked you to do it in the beginning of the lesson, but I hope that you are very much familiar with the format in which we write. So smart students might have left one line already. Okay, let us continue. It is first offered to the sun god and then shared with relatives and friends. This sweet dish is called pongal. On the third day, the cattle that helped the farmers in the fields are decorated with garlands and bells. They are also fed with pongal. Okay, students, let us write another hard word, garlands. Garlands, garlands. I hope you are noting it down. Garlands, garlands. Students, please make sure now today if you are writing the hard words, tomorrow if I send you the explanation video, your hard words should be learnt and the pronunciation, how to speak these words also should be done, also should be very well practiced. So when I explain you the lesson in the lecture, it will be easier for you to understand. Okay. Now, then on the fourth day, the farmers take a day off and enjoy the day with their relatives and friends. Students, actually this is not the hard word, but this is the word you should know how to speak. So even include this word in your hard words list, day off. I will explain you each and every meaning and every meaning of the sentence, every single sentence I mean to say, when I send you the explanation video. And please write it in the way it is written, day off. It's O-F-F off. I hope you have written it. Grandma, so is this festival only celebrated in Tamil Nadu? Asked Anu. No, Anu. Pongal is celebrated in many parts of India. In Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, it is known as Makar Sankranti. Students, here write another hard word, Karnataka. K should be capital, needless to say. K-A-R-N-A-T-A-K-A, Karnataka. Okay, and the next hard word is Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti. M-A-K-A-R-S-A-N-K-R-A-N-T-I. Here M and S should be capital again because it is a proper noun. Makar Sankranti. Please make sure you do not make any spelling mistake because you are eventually going to learn the words from the hard word list. Okay, let us continue. Grandma, I have learnt something new today, but tomorrow you must tell me a nice story. Sure, dear, said grandmother. Annu hugged her grandmother. So write the last hard word Hugged. It is not hooked, it is hugged. Because many students I have heard making the mistakes while pronouncing this word, it is hugged. So when you hug someone, it is called hugged. Hugged, hugged. Students, I hope that you have noted down all the hard words from the lesson, and I hope that when I was reading, you also were reading the lesson. Now, if I will send you the explanation lecture, it will be pretty easy for you to understand the lesson, because once you have read, you are familiar with the hard words, then again you don't have to struggle for understanding the words. That is what my intention is always when I send you the hard words and reading lecture. So here, my dear students, let me just repeat how many hard words are there. You can just verify whatever hard words you have marked. Now on the first page, Annu, grandmother, holidays, excitedly, Pongal, festival, Tamil Nadu, decorate, kettle, bhogi, discard, kolam, rice powder. From the second page, agriculture, farmers, pulses and vegetables. I hope you are verifying whatever you have written. From the third page, market, jaggery, garlands, day off, Makar Sankranti and hugged. So these were the hard words. I hope you enjoyed reading the lesson with me and you have marked or written or noted down the hard words somewhere. With this, I end my today's lecture. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Goodbye.